Hello everyone and welcome to Clair Astrology. I'm Clair, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you what it means to have Chiron in the 12th house. The 12th house is linked to Pisces, the 12th sign of the zodiac. So if you have Chiron in the 12th house, you may want to watch my video on Chiron in Pisces as well to see similar themes. The 12th house in astrology has been called the house of mysticism and the house of oneness. It's about coming back to your spiritual source and completing the circle of life. Some have called this house the house of isolation, but I believe this is in reference to the fact that people need to experience solitude before they can feel a connection with all there is. Though this may sound like a contradiction, it's actually easier to feel that energy of all that there is when you're away from the noise and the distractions from the outer world. But when we find Chiron in the 12th house, we see someone who is prone to escapism. They may prefer living in a fantasy world and zoning out because handling the day to day responsibilities of life proves to be too much. This individual has gotten so accustomed to living in their own world with their head in the clouds that they don't want to come down and face reality. Unfortunately, this makes it hard for them and they become more prone to addictions and feeling like they need to just numb themselves out in order to get through the day. Where did this stem from, and why are these people not wanting to ground themselves on earth and commit to the human roles that their souls agreed to? Well, it's because they are highly spiritualized beings with knowledge of other realms, higher energies, and better frequencies. So, who could blame them for being a little disgusted that they have to live in such a dense physical world? Checking out from this reality is their only means of getting a taste of the ecstasy that they once knew. So, the path to healing lies in acceptance of the fact that these evolved souls came down to live on planet Earth for a reason. They have immense gifts to share, and many of them actually have the ability to sense energies and to do mediumship work and to help others develop their psychic senses and be a great spiritual guide for those struggling with similar issues. One of the biggest hurdles to overcome is the limitations of the human body. These folks are learning to accept their limits and release any tendencies toward victim consciousness. As they develop the acceptance mindset, which is required for them to stay present and to share themselves with others, they then are empowered with this to be the spiritual healers that they are meant to be. Once healed, these evolved souls accept their social responsibilities with grace, recognizing how emphatically the world needs their gifts. As they do so, they inspire many through their humble approach and their compassionate attitude towards all life. The 12th house also has to do with the unconscious mind. So if you have Chiron here, you may find that it's harder for you to even recognize where your wounding came from. And that might be a sign that it's good to work with someone such as a past life regressionist or a psychologist who can help you work through deeper issues that you are unable to access with your conscious mind. So this is my video on Chiron in the 12th house. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please leave a thumbs up or a comment below. And I look forward to sharing more with you soon.